I can't even believe that I just put on like a full-blown face of makeup for this video and curled my hair just to stick coffee up my butt and put it on the internet. Hi, hey, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, the title, it's true, you're going to do a coffee enema with me. In my last gut health hacks video, I mentioned coffee enemas and I got so many responses on Instagram and I got some comments here saying,
do a video on coffee enemas, do a video on coffee enemas. I need to know more about coffee enemas.
And I'm like, all right, here's the deal with me. I can't just do a sit down video telling you about coffee enemas. Nobody wants to see that. We're actually going to do a coffee enema together. I wanna talk about why I do coffee enemas, why they're so important if you are in like a chronic healing stage in your life or you're just looking to support your body a little bit more. And then I'm actually gonna show you how I do a coffee enema from start to finish. Some people do get ready with me, pick an outfit with me, get ready for this event with me. I do shove coffee up your butt with me. Is this video gonna get like hella demonetized? But okay, before we get into the video, if you're new here, hi, my name's Kara. I'm a functional nutritional therapy practitioner and an NLP master practitioner. I make videos about how to live your healthiest life, and I also have vlogs so you can watch me attempting to live my healthiest life. Please do me a huge solid and like this video and go ahead and subscribe to this channel because I have big plans for this channel in the year of 2020 and I want to grow. So help me out if you like to watch my channel. I'm gonna hit you with a little disclaimer. Just because I'm a nutritionist does not mean that I am your nutritionist, so I am not saying that you should do anything in this video. I'm merely just sharing what has been good for me and good for clients in the past. It's really important that if you are struggling with any sort of health issues that you seek out a nutrition or medical professional so you can get some one-on-one help. And it's important that you are an educated consumer and you do your own research. We've got to be responsible on both sides of the screen, you know what I mean? Thank you for listening to my rambly intro. Let's now talk about the coffee enema. I was very reluctant to even do a coffee enema. You couldn't have paid me like 6 months ago to do a coffee enema. I was going through a time of my life where I was dealing with chronic constipation. I was going through a lot of dysbiosis, parasite issues. I was researching ways to figure that out, and enemas were on that list, and so was colon hydrotherapy. My friends who are also functional nutritional therapy practitioners convinced me to do enemas to help with detoxification. I ordered a kit off Amazon and I said, you know what, let's do this thing. Basically, you're taking a warm flow of coffee. I do about a quart to a liter of coffee. There is a tube that flows it into your colon. You can buy a lot of different coffee enema kits. I'll link the one that I like down below, but this is what my coffee enema kit looks like. It's a stainless steel bucket and it comes with a, I don't know how many feet this is. They said it was 6 foot, but I don't know, a really long tube. And then they have different tip attachments just depending on what you feel like is gonna be most comfortable for you. But you're only sticking this tip part up your rectum and then you're hanging this filled with coffee like up high, and you're allowing that to flow through the tube into your rectum. Then you take the tube out, you hold the coffee in your colon for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then you release and you go to the bathroom. I didn't realize how many freaking benefits besides just relieving constipation that the coffee enema actually has. The coffee enema is a master detoxing tool. Out here in YouTube and in the health space, everyone's like,
your body detoxes on its own. You don't need to help facilitate your body detoxing.
Like, look, I'm just calling bull. We live in a world that is polluted. We're using hair care products, body care products, face products. Like, this is not a face of non-toxic makeup. We're using cleaning products. Our food is more toxic and not as nutritious as it was thousands of years ago. And our body can only really handle so much. It wasn't designed to handle this amount of toxins. Why do you think we have this epidemic of chronic illness in the first place? If my body was just doing its job and detoxing efficiently, then I wouldn't be having these issues. So yes, our bodies come equipped with detoxification processes, but sometimes our environment, the foods that we eat, the stresses in our life can inhibit these detox processes. It's doing its job, but maybe it's a little slow, or maybe the burden, the load of the toxins is just too much and it just can't get it all done. The coffee enema works because the caffeine actually travels up the hemorrhoidal vein and starts to communicate with the liver. It then stimulates the liver to take all of the bile. The liver is trying to package up different toxins and ship it out with the bile into your large intestine so you can then poop the toxins out. Like, that's the detoxification process. But that caffeine travels up the hemorrhoidal vein. It communicates with the liver that it's time to dump bile. You're getting a large bile dump of bile that has been bound to toxins, and you're getting it all out like in one full sweep. Especially if you're having like constipation issues or you're not going to the bathroom 1 to 2 times every single day, then you're not excreting those toxins that are bound in your bile. And what happens is, if that stays in your large intestine for too long, those toxins can actually get unbound by certain enzymes and start to recirculate in the body. Coffee enemas have also been shown to stimulate more glutathione production, which is a master antioxidant, and it's really good for fighting free radicals. Obviously, like, it gets poop out of you. Like, if you are constipated, like, it helps. It really helps, okay? Some people also claim that it also starts to retrain the large intestine to have more regular bouts of peristalsis, which is like the waves and contractions in the large intestine that actually makes you have a bowel movement. Personally, anecdotally, allegedly, ever since I've started doing more coffee enemas, and usually I do them in the morning, like right after I wake up, because I want to train my colon to have that bowel movement like right after I wake up. But my bowel movements are more regular. So that's a really big pro on my end. I would say the only con about the coffee enema is how much time it takes. So I guess let's do it. This is just my way and the way that I do it and the way that works for me. The first step is to make the coffee. So let's start. So here's the deal. I use a French press to make my coffee for the coffee enema. You can probably hear my like water kettle boiling away in the background. Sorry about the noise. But I use a French press. A lot of people boil their coffee in a pot for 10 minutes. And the coffee that you use for a coffee enema is really, really important. I actually get my coffee from the same company that has the coffee enema kit. It's Aussie Health Co. It is organic and it's already ground. You want a really high quality organic coffee, preferably one that's like mold tested, but you don't have to go that far. Now, if you're just starting with a coffee enema, I would only do like 1 to 2 tablespoons, maybe start with 1 even, especially if you're sensitive, tablespoons of coffee. It can be hard to hold the enema if it has like a lot of caffeine, because you know, caffeine stimulates, it dilates like the blood vessels in your colon, and it makes you want to go. You want to be able to hold it. So starting with like 1 to 2 tablespoons may be best if this is your first coffee enema. I do 3 to 4. Okay, now you take your boiling water, and I mean, you guys have made French press coffee before, right? Honestly, like I don't measure, but I would recommend following the link down below and measuring for your first couple times. So you're gonna stir that up, and then you put the lid on and you let this coffee steep for like 10 to 15 minutes-ish. In the meantime, let's set up our station where we do the coffee enema, because ambiance is important, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. So when you're doing a coffee enema, you're doing it in your bathroom. Do it in the bathtub if you're comfortable with that, or you can find a nice spot on the floor where you pop a squat and make it all happen. I prefer to just make a little pallet on the ground in my bathroom. I mean, I'll just show you what it's all about. But first, let me grab a lighter. If you have candles, lighting a freaking candle in the bathroom while you do a coffee enema is a game changer, okay? This is a lemon cookie candle from Trader Joe's, and I must say I'm like obsessed with this smell. Our bathroom is small, so I honestly just like to lay a towel down right here, and I roll up my robe and I put that right there to lay my head on. I just chill here. But I want to show you how you can actually put your coffee enema kit together. I know that I had to look up instructions because when I got it, I was like, what the fuck? You have your bucket, then you have this really long tube. On the tube is a clamp. If you clamp the tube, it stops the water flow. I never fully unclamp it during the coffee enema. I just keep it on like the lightest clamp or the second to lightest clamp. There is going to be a side of the tube. I mean, it's a tube, like you put the tube on the bucket. Like, I don't know why I'm trying to make this like professional and hard. Just put the tube on the bucket. On the other side, next to the clamp, there's gonna be some like weird attachments, and I still don't really understand the attachments. And I'm guessing this is like an attacher to attach other attachments. And then there's another attachment. It doesn't even make sense. A tube that goes into another attacher. I think this one, I don't know. And I'm just gonna, I don't know. But I know that this is the way that it goes, okay? And then you're gonna pick your tube of choice and attach it at the end. Oil your tip. This whole video is just so awkward because obviously lubrication, it helps this process go smoother. Okay, all right. Our coffee is ready. I apologize about this lighting. We're gonna press down because this is a French press after all. Make sure when you're pouring your coffee in there that your clamp is all the way on because you don't want coffee like spilling out of your tube. It's still really hot. So what I do is I bring it over here. Would you look at that? I found a hack. Hang it off of my Berkey. Fill it up with cold water because this will lower the temperature. Do you see where that weird line is? I don't know if that was like meant to be a fill line. If it wasn't, it probably wasn't. I just like lines for references. And now we're just gonna go hang this up on the door and get ready to do, oh, see, nice ambiance. Now we're going to hang it. This is just gonna be your setup right here. And what you wanna do is let the air out of the tube by releasing the clamp so you can get a full stream of coffee and you're not just putting air into your colon. So I guess now we get into the really embarrassing part, huh? Jesus Christ, like and subscribe to my frickin' channel already. Literally all you do is you lay on your right side and I'm just gonna take my oiled tip and insert it. And am I gonna show you my face while I do that?
Absolutely not.
I bet I'm definitely gonna cut to the next set of footage. I'll see you after that's done. So we're good to go. We're just gonna take the tube, release the valve a little bit, and you'll see that I don't know if you can see that, but the coffee is moving. You can feel it. So you're literally just gonna wait and sit here until you see all the coffee is gone. Don't freak out. Why don't you just sit here, practice good breathing, practice mindfulness. Okay, so as you can see, the tube is empty of coffee. You're just going to very slowly take the tip out and okay, what I do is I just lay here on my right side for about 15 minutes. In the beginning, you probably won't be able to hold it for 15 minutes. I sit here on my phone. You could meditate, you could read, do something like relaxing though, because as weird as this is, like this is time for you. If I get on my phone and I personally watch YouTube videos, I cramp a lot when I do coffee enemas. So I practice like deep breathing and I just like to watch videos because it distracts me. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how awkward is this video? Leave me a comment in the comments. Thanks. See ya. Hi, me again. Do you want to know the biggest tragedy of all time?
I forgot my phone.
And I can't get up. Like, there's no way that I could get up because all of this would just come flooding out of my body. Good God, I just wanted to catch up on YouTube. Don't be like me. Don't forget your phone. This is just a tragedy. That post-coffee enema glow though. The coffee enema is over, but don't click off because here are my final thoughts about coffee enemas and a couple things to keep in mind. For one, you need to clean your coffee enema kit. Like, I hope that's a given. Make sure you find, you know, antibacterial soap. Clean it. 2, this sounds weird, but I stay on the toilet probably about 10 minutes because it comes in waves, and I like kind of massage my stomach a little bit. The more I massage and like move the water out, like more stuff comes out with it too. I'm not gonna lie, it was so hard without my phone. That was kind of like a coffee enema from hell. The main reason I wanted to make this video is because when I wanted to start doing coffee enemas, I could not find a lot of people like on the internet actually showing how to do it, and I didn't want to mess up. I really just wanted somebody to show me how to do it. And I found this one girl, and God bless her soul, she did the whole thing on camera. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit cringy for me to watch, and I was like, could I make a coffee enema video that's not that cringy? This was probably still hella cringy, but I just wanted to give another resource to somebody and show you that they're really not that scary. So I think they're a really interesting tool to add into your health remedies toolkit, because I'm sure you have one of those. If you have any more questions about coffee enemas, or you want to share your own experience, how they may have helped you, leave it in the comments down below and let me know what types of videos that you would like to see from me next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.